so we'll just... Alright, and then it's the east side, so I gotta hit a Yui. Jump. Jump. And 360s, be careful of the motion sickness.
Let's have some fun!
No? Okay. I just wanted to do some parkour so I can grab this.
I found someone with great potential. His name is Zero, or at least he's called that. No one knows his real name, and...
No. Next! I hate those mysterious warrior types. 9 times out of 10, there's nothing actually special about them. Who else you got?
Playing Zero surveillance footage.
Slag you, freak!
Leaves falling from trees. Snow drifting onto the ground. Life leaving your corpse.
Did that guy just speak in haiku?
Welcome, customer.
That's the thing about Zero. His gimmick is basically, he always speaks in haiku. Wait, can I just TP out? Yeah, I can. I think what I'll do is I'll do this, I'll find this treasure, I'll turn in the missions, and then we'll call it here for this episode. And then we'll save the rest for... Well, let me say this. I'm going to call it for this episode / stream. And then we will turn in the missions. And then I might get to Arid Nexus. And then just stop right there. Because as soon as you enter the Arid Nexus Boneyard, you can turn it in. So, to get the chest, you would just have to guess the clues, or not guess, but you would have to figure them out. So, it might be this one by itself. It does have a little power generator next to it, so. Yep. Okay, so that one was the under the acid-soaked railway. The next one in the warehouse on the shore, I believe that's the one that I've previously discussed. Oh my god, you can't jump out of this. I never knew you couldn't jump out of that. Probably because I don't ever go in it. So this is the warehouse on the shore. That's the one that I know. And then within Dal's Bloody Six is the last echo recorder we found of the ones that didn't listen to the one miner, which is probably in the digger's shadow. That's probably where that is. That's the only one I'm unsure about, is the third one. In the warehouse on the shore, yep. Now let's get this just for some more ammo. Yep, got shoddy. Here's the tricky part. Where would in the digger's shadow be? Where's the digger's shadow? I'm thinking it would be the grave
I
site.
can't believe you only got 3rd place in the science fair.
Wouldn't be in this building, would it? It is the digger's shadow. Huh. Not sure why it's here. Wow, that would have saved me. That saved me a lot of time. You guys actually like don't understand like how much time that saved me. I would not have checked there. The only tip that I've been looking at is the fact that they have like the electrical like generators around them, and I noticed that on the second one when I went over there the first time because I forgot it wasn't part of a quest.
Number 5 alive! Good one, babe!
Get to the door. $50 iridium, we hit it. Now we can upgrade our backpack size if we want. Although I might actually spend it on my shotgun. Access top floor of facility. So this will now get us to the elevator that we couldn't activate before.
I need to build you an extra arm just for high fives.
I was just about to say, he's fighting a queen. Hope it goes well, and then I look over and the queen's one shot. Death trap! I need help! He shields me up. And wow. Damn. Well, there's a chest here that I don't think I've discovered before. What the hell? The dude came out of the chest? Varkid Ramparts. So I'm at the top floor of the facility. Whoa, that's two inside one another. Oh, oh. Wow, they're covering each other's backs and shit.
Good one, babe! Wait.
Ooh, that's a lot of shotgun ammo right there. sure Death Trap's still taking care of business. Nope, he's standing right next to me. I hate it how there are enemies on my map and he doesn't go for them. It's dumb.
Back the robot!
Is he gonna take care of the soldier that's shooting at me or no? Nah, it's okay. You hold back, Death Trap. I'll just take care of it myself. Use 4 shotgun shells. Close quarters dominator. Okay. Man, it's gotta be good. It's probably better than my AR. So it's not full auto. Okay. And then we also get a chest. Okay, alright. Still not a half bad pistol. It's an E-Tech weapon, I believe, so that's fun. Alright, let's jump down this way. Considering this might just actually be a path just to lead me back to the beginning. Yeah, because this is the bridge. Yep, this path just leads you back to the beginning. Parkour. Bet y'all never seen a guy do this. Borderlands. What the hell? Oh, okay. Took a second. Okay, we'll turn in this mission to get our sniper. We'll go back to Sanctuary, turn in those missions, and then we'll go to the Arid Nexus, and then we are going to save it for the next one. Yeah, Arid Nexus. I don't know why I thought it was a different thing.
Enjoy the Hyperion XKCD experimental weapon. Custom designed for a murderer like yourself.
Pretty cool weapon from the looks.
Well, at least you stopped shooting for a little while. Oh, great. Now you're wasting ammo. If you were a better shot, you wouldn't need to reload. Oh, great. Now you're wasting ammo.
If I didn't have this one, I probably would be going with that sniper. I'm just gonna go balls to the walls and say that this AR is probably going to get shadowed by the new one.
welcome.
One of these missions gives me a AR, so we'll just get the AR from that. Oh yeah, it's the Kai mission, that's right. The one where he tricked him into thinking that he could just be all tough just to probably sell him a gun.
Chosen one. Pah!
Evil will be smashed with smashing. Evil smash Oh, because he had the smasher, I think it was called, the gun. Never did like Torg ARs. Oh, it's got boom and all that on it. The accuracy's terrible, don't get me wrong. Okay. And how much was... Oh, I can't even buy it. My other AR back? Sad. Oh well, it's fine. I don't need an AR right now. I got a cool pistol. I got bonkers damage sniper. I got crazy damage RPG with electricity on it. I just got an E-Tech pistol, which is corrosion, and it also detonates in an AoE, although it's a small one. And then an OP shotgun.
I wish I had more warriors like
Jacob's family.
between us. The rest of these slabs. Hey, slab.
Okay. Let me get to Arid Nexus, because I'm sure then I'll be the next level up. Iridium Blades. Where there's actually a lot of missions here. There's one where you basically have a choice to kill yourself or not. There's one to go check on Handsome Jack's grandmother. There is one to pick up, I believe it's body parts for Marcus or something, or Zed again, something like that. And then there's finally one that is the body part one is to go give it to a robot who wants to be a real boy. Did he spawn? He did! King Mong! It's actually supposed to be Donkey Mong. Why are you jumping at me? You know what's gonna happen. Ooh, big slam, make you go mad. Hey, look at all that loot. Hey. Wait! I can get the parts! I can get rack parts! This is huge! Wait, what the fuck? Yep, rack part.
Try dropping or do some outrunning now.
Oh, and now it's all, and now it's just immediately transitioned to skag parts. Okay. That's probably why they want you to do it in the next area, considering the fact that there aren't actually any here. Yeah, but I believe King Mong, like, is what they call him at a higher level. But there's an achievement for killing Donkey Mong, which, if you couldn't already figure out, it's a Borderlands parody of Donkey Kong. Although he usually has a barrel on him to like throw, just like in the original arcade Donkey Kong and Mario.
The way to the info stockade is open. Get in there and find out where Jack's got Lilith and the warrior. While you're doing that, I'm gonna pay a visit to a Hyperion outpost. See if I can't steal some heavy armor for our final assault on Jack.
Yeah, so we're nearing the end of the game here. So it's not too long until we're going to just plow through headhunters, and then we'll move on to the DLCs. I'll probably do it in order of preference of like what I hate for DLC to like what I think is the best.
You see that building with the lights shooting out of it? That's the info stockade. We're gonna get you there through the main Iridium pipeline. Head there now.
Let's just get these skag parts. Maybe I can turn in the mission.
On the side of the pipe leading to a maintenance hatch. That is inside the pipeline. It'll be messy, but it'll lead you to this stockade.
Oh, okay. For a second, I thought that said 4 undiscovered missions in Sawtooth Cauldron. I was about to get really confused. Alright, so what I'll do is I will go to Sanctuary, turn it in, and then we'll discuss what we'll be doing when we get to the Headhunters. Because the Headhunters we're going to fully complete first, and then we are going to move on to the DLCs, as they are longer and harder. Because from what I remember about most of the DLCs, the ending bosses can be pretty difficult.
Hey, why are you giving me all these bloody body limbs that I in no way asked for? Please take these $100 bills as a sign of my disgust. So, yeah, funny story. Those projects I was working on, well, they're kind of, loose. Do me a solid and get rid of them, would you? You know, if you really think about it, this is kind of your fault.
Who needs a medical license when you got style?
So in case you guys don't see, the mission is now hunt down Scrags, which are skags that can fly. Also, apparently, we unlocked a mission from Mordecai.
Explain it to me again.
Like I said, instead of punching, I prefer to keep my distance from the target. You've been listening to those Hyperion newscasters say you're killing kids? I really wish I could have helped that fault.
I found the guy who's recording them. He's in the Arid Nexus. Pay him a visit and set the record straight.
I've just about hit the halfway point for all the skins unlocked for her. And I'm nearing the halfway point for all the heads. That's pretty cool. I just can't believe there's some heads for Gage that I've never seen before. Can't wait to see what they are. Okay. So, let's give a real quick summary on how the rest of the game is going to go, because we are on... I wonder, is it going to tell me what chapter we are actually on? It does not. Okay, so from what I remember correctly, once we get the Hyperion info stockade to know where the warrior is, I think it might just be we assault the tower and beat it. Okay, so I think that's all that is, truthfully. Alright, then let's think. What do we have to do? Okay, so unfortunately, like, I'm exaggerating when I say unfortunately, but unfortunately, not really meaning that word. Fight for Sanctuary will be the last thing we do, just because it fucks with Sanctuary and the story. And once I beat Jack, it's gonna be like, do you want to go on a true Vault Hunter or do the normal mode, or stay in normal mode, which I'll just hit stay in normal mode, because then we'll do the DLCs and all that, and the Headhunters and all that. Okay. So, we go to the Hyperion info stockade, we do side missions, complete it all, we assault Jack, stay in normal mode. Then we're going to come back to the fast travel. We're not going to do a raid on Digistruct Peak. We'll do one run of it, maybe like at the end of all this, but I'm not doing that because it's just stupid. Okay, so I'll save the order of the DLCs for another time, but for the most part, it's probably just off the top of my head, without like thinking about anything, Pirate's Booty, Hammerlock Hunt, Campaign of Carnage, Dragon Keep. That's just the way that I'm thinking I would want to go through it. Dragon Keep I'd want to save for the end because it's my favorite. Campaign of Carnage is really nice with some of the bosses. Some of the bosses in that are really creative. However, I do remember that is one of the hardest. Like the end game of Campaign of Carnage for the boss fight was one of the hardest boss fights I've ever had to deal with in this game. Granted, I was playing as a psycho, so like when we get to the boss fight, I'll tell you why it was so difficult. Like you'll see, you'll just see. Hunter's Grotto. It's a real fun DLC. Got some pretty good weapons too. A lot of them primarily being snipers and stuff. But it's pretty cool DLC. And Pirate's Booty was one of those ones where it's like, I really liked it. You get a unique vehicle to use in that area, and you also are allowed to collect certain like crystals that can be sold at a shop. But then again, Badass Creator, Badass Dude does the exact same thing with they're like badass points or something, and there's a whole vending machine for them, just like there's a whole another currency in Oasis. So yeah, just off the top of my head, I think the way that I'll do it is Oasis because it's probably my least favorite, even though it really shouldn't be. And then it'll be Hunter's Grotto, Badass Creator, Badassitude, and then sorry, let me say the names. Pirate's Booty, Hammerlock's Hunt, Campaign of Carnage, Dragon Keep. That'll be the way that I do it. Now, when it comes to the headhunters, Gluttony Gulch is fighting a giant turkey, basically. Marcus's Mercenary Shop is fighting a giant snowman for Christmas. Gluttony Gulch Turkey is obviously Thanksgiving. Hallowed Hollow is obviously Halloween. Wham Bam Island is killing a very hard boss, and he's one of the harder bosses as well. So I might save him for a little bit later. But Rock Gut Distillery is my favorite, because without spoiling too much, basically the end bosses, because this is the only one with 2 bosses for the end. The end bosses are basically a husband and wife, but they're both Goliaths. So when they run around, they can level up. And the thing is that when you kill one, they'll res the other. So it can be pretty difficult, but if you manage to get them to level up and you still body them, the loot is just out of this world. Plus, there's actually a little side thing you can do in Rock Gut Distillery where you can fight threshers of bigger and bigger level by collecting bait up until you face like this giant one. I think he's got a top hat and he's like covered in hearts, because that one's the Valentine's Day one, if that wasn't obvious. So I think I'll save Rock Gut Distillery for the last because it's my favorite, and it also is the hardest. I think what I'll do is I will do Gluttony Gulch. Then I'm gonna do Wham Bam Island. Actually, I'll do Gluttony Gulch. You know what? Fuck it. I'll just do top to bottom, because that order seems good to me. Gluttony Gulch, Marcus's Mercenary Shop, Hallowed Hollow, Wham Bam Island, and then Rock Gut Distillery. That's the way I'll do that. And then the rough draft of the DLC order will be Pirate's Booty, Hunter's Grotto, Campaign of Carnage, and then Dragon Keep. That's the way I would do that after we complete the story. Now, estimating my level, I would say, let's take a look at the okay, so it still took me about 60k to get up to this level. So, Ore Chasm? Oh yeah, that's right. There is a circle of slaughter. That's Hyperion. That's right. I forgot about that one. I'll have to do that. So, all right, this is good. So, I'm thinking I'm going to try and lock in my answer now. I want to say 36. I think I can do all the side missions available to me and beat the main game at level 36. Now, what that means for the... Because I think the headhunters are scaled to my level just like the DLCs. I think they're all scaled to level. So whatever level you go in is kind of sort of the level they are. So that's just what we'll be doing. So this is where we're going to leave it off for this one. When we come back, we are going to be continuing in the Arid Nexus, and then we'll probably jump back to the Iridium Blight to do some of the side quests, as we are doing all the side quests in our 100% mission playthrough. And then maybe in that stream, if I want to make it a long one, we will be beating the main game. But I wouldn't bet on it. I think it's going to take me at least an hour or two just to beat the normal side missions. And then maybe some more when they pop up, because I turn in another story mission and then more become released to me. But we're going to be doing all that in the next one, and I hope to see you then. Peace.